No, they're not your friends, but they'll pretend to be.
How pathetic can some people be?
I used to work at Delta Airlines, and people would call in, and I could always tell they were going to ask something dumb because they sounded like a hillbilly. And here's how it would go. There'd be a flight that would leave Cincinnati at 8 in the morning and arrive in Nashville at 7:54. And every time they'd be like, hold up, are you telling me this plane is going back in time? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Delta Airlines is invented time travel specifically for hillbillies, and it's only 6 minutes at a time. So pack your duffel bag, head, and get on there.
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOC.
So this is as bizarre gets, but then we're in 2020, so it's like, nothing's really bizarre. A woman was flying on a flight from Las Vegas to Detroit. From what I understand...
Oh, flights coming from Vegas?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was an overnight flight, so it was like a red-eye flight. And she woke
Sleazy.
up to somebody standing over her doing something unsavory.
It started to get warm on this side of me. I jump up, and I seen his private area out, so I screamed, and that woke everybody on the plane up. By the time I actually looked at him and I see him shaking himself off, I'm like, this man just peed on me.
What?
In the midst of me doing all that, I looked, it was like a puddle of pee in the seat. He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there.
Have you ever?
Oh, my God. My dad tried to pee in the oven once. He was very intoxicated when I was a little kid. So I have this memory of my dad, which he would roll over in his grave and just listen to me tell this story right now. He's butt-ass naked in the kitchen. He's trying to open the oven. We didn't have a stove oven like a typical one. We had the stove over here on this side of the kitchen, and the oven was in the wall. And he kept trying to open it. And my mom's trying, no. And my dad was a big guy. And my mom weighs 110 pounds. My dad probably weighed 300. So I'm in the middle of this, and I'm not going to touch my dad because he's naked. And we eventually get him down to the bathroom. We had to go down some stairs. He did not pee in the oven. But if nobody was there to stop him, he would have peed in the oven. And I'm guessing whoever this guy is, he partied too hard.
See, now,
and he passed out, and he thought he was in the bathroom.
This is very interesting because I know a lot of people that do this. Not only does your dad do this, two of my best friends growing up, like my friend Joel, his wife, has countless stories of times where he's gotten up in the middle of the night.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say his wife peed.
He's tried to
in
pee.
the oven.
He tried to pee on a phone. He's peed in the hamper. He's peed in the corner of the room. My friend...
Was he intoxicated? Was this usually because of intoxication?
My friend growing up...
too much to drink.
He was also my roommate in college, also your roommate in college.
Oh, Ernie, yeah.
He probably, at one time he was my roommate, at one time he was
Didn't he pee in your hamper?
No, I peed in my hamper on accident once of the same thing. So this is something that I've
never done this, by the way. Thank God.
But
I'm normal.
One night I was studying, and he didn't have to study because he didn't go to college. And so,
he partied.
Yeah, he just went to college to party and work at restaurants. And so one night I wake up, I hear my door open, so I poke my head up, and then I see Ernie standing in the corner of my room, and I'm like, hey, get out of here, get out of here.
Did it work?
Yeah, I woke him up. He's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, yeah, you mean to go to the bathroom, not in here.
If you hadn't said anything, you weren't worried he was going to turn around and pee on you?
No, I yelled from a distance. I made sure I didn't grab him. I wasn't going to go anywhere near him.
Oh my God, I got another great story. I'm a little kid. I'm probably, 7, 8 years old. I'm with my cousin. Our whole family's down at our big family cabin, all right? The whole family uses it. And a family friend comes, and she brings her new fiance. And he decides he's going to sit up late with the old guys, my grandpa and his friends, and I think my dad was there too. And they were drinking hard. And he goes in to use the bathroom, and right off the living room, you could open the door to go into the room that we were in. Well, my mom is sleeping on a pull-out couch. We're in some bunk beds there, and we're watching this whole thing happen. Me and my cousin. My mom has probably had a few, and she's probably out sleeping. And he walks in, and right between her and the wall, which, when a bed's up in a bedroom and the couch is pulled out, there's maybe 2 feet between, the bed and the wall where the window is. And he starts just peeing right there. And my cousin's like, Jeremy. I'm like, don't say anything, Angie. Because I was afraid he was going to turn if he heard something. Right. And he would have peed all over my mom's face.
So this woman
He's peeing right next to her head. So we just let him finish. And then he walked out.
This woman that was on the flight to from Las Vegas to Detroit overnight that fell asleep. Or I don't know if she fell asleep. The guy that peed on her was sleeping. He was a pastor from North Carolina.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ is right, pal. So he claims that...
He was possessed?
No. Here's an off-duty police
I'm
officer.
literally very thankful that he was on there and something was able to be done right away, and it wouldn't have been like my word against his. It was somebody on there to actually see.
Oh, she's talking about the off-duty police officer that restrained her, or
Restrained him?
the man.
Okay.
While he was peeing, he claims he was suffering from a reaction to a sleep aid that he took prior to flight, and she was thankful that the.
Did they do a blood alcohol test or a chemical test?
He was taken into custody at the Detroit airport.
Yeah, you should be. If you pee on somebody, you got to be arrested. Even if it's an accident, you got to be arrested. I'm sorry.
At least brought into custody.
You at least have to be. Yeah. We have to investigate this a little bit. I don't know if you have to be charged, but you need to be arrested. We're giving it to a pastor now, huh?
2020. Pastors and sleep aids.
What's
don't
his
miss.
name? Do we get the name?
Pastors and sleep aids don't miss. I don't know if we
Pastor
did,
Joe?
because I think they're trying to protect his identity because it would screw up his job in North Carolina.
Tom sounds like a pastor's name, doesn't it?
Pastor
Tom. Congratulations. You're Jeff and Jeremy's.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Don't be a dummy when it comes to your landscape supplies. Go to Peterson U-Cart on Gusta Road, just north of Quickie Car Wash in Atascadero.
We load, you cart, you save.
I'm not convinced he has the best taste in condiments. Listen to this line of condiments that he has. Not only does he have the Boardwalk Coney sauce, which is described as what I could say is like a Heinz 57 type barbecue sauce. Okay. Then they got the firecracker mustard, which is a Dijon mustard, which, by the way, sells for $10. That's a lot for a 12-ounce thing of mustard. The Joey Chestnut green hatch and jalapeno wing and dipping sauce.
Ooh.
The citrus habanero wing and dipping sauce.
That sounds good.
Now, I'm guessing Joey Chestnut, when he eats, though, he's not eating sauce on his wings.
When he's in a wing competition?
Yeah, he's not eating sauce. I'm
No,
like,
no, that would
why
be
are we
brutal.
trusting Joey Chestnut's name to any kind of sauce that he applies to? Because the guy's disgusting to watch eat. Okay, he's gross. He turned my daughter off of hot dogs forever, which really kind of makes me mad.
It shouldn't, because that's more hot dogs for you and your
it's more
son.
hot dogs for me, but hot dogs are a nice, cheap dinner option. Now I've got to pivot and make like her a turkey sandwich whenever we have hot dogs, which is cheap in its own right, but then it's adding.
You know what you do?
Something else.
You
gotta
fake
do.
her out. Does she like bologna? She doesn't know that bologna is a hot dog.
She doesn't. She doesn't like bologna. She doesn't taste like hot dogs.
Well, she's smarter than you then, because you didn't know that bologna and hot dogs were the same.
I didn't know that bologna and hot dogs were the same thing. But like, why would is this like he's not a good spokesperson for sauces when you really break it down?
Well, he's a spokesperson because he eats a lot and people know his name, and he's a winner, and that's why you want him representing your brand, is because he's a winner.
Now, the sauces get good ratings on Amazon, but they're not a lot of ratings. Like, I don't think he's marketing the sauce all that much. The hot dog champion Boardwalk Coney sauce gets the most at 31.
What is that? Is that something you put on your hot dog?
No, that's a Heinz 57 like barbecue sauce that I was like. It sounds like a Heinz 57, but a little bit of like barbecue sauce, like you're supposed
Coney
to use
sauce
for grilling.
Oh, okay. It's not just to put on your hot dog.
Or you could put it on your hot dog. You say.
I'm down to always try something new on my hot dog.
Do you want? If I got you, I mean, Christmas is around the corner. If I got you,
yes.
You want to try some?
Yeah, whatever.
Joey chestnut sauce?
Yeah, let's get it in.
So,
why don't you write them? Why don't you write the people and say, hey, we do a radio show. We'll talk about it. If you send us some sauce, so we could try it.
Clarify this. Okay, let's clarify.
We can do that.
For the holidays,
Give
you
some
want
away.
Joey chestnut sauce.
To clarify for you, I want Joey Chestnut sauce in my mouth. Is that what you're looking for? Jerk. every year there's a Super Bowl. There's some sort of animal that can predict the winner. Every 4 years there's an election, and there's somebody that thinks they can predict the winner of the election. There's a bakery that claims that they have predicted, what is it, the last 3 elections? What they do is
that's a hell of a track record. I mean, come on.
Hold on a second.
Just 3?
Low Shill's Bakery.
That is a very small sample
in
size.
Pennsylvania has cookies that feature the party's colors, so Republican red and Democratic blue. So they take it as if you buy a red cookie, you're voting red. If you take a blue cookie, you're voting blue.
Okay.
For the past 3 elections, now this is in Pennsylvania, sales have accurately predicted.
Swing state, by the way.
All right, past 3 elections. Oh, is it? Yeah, good for you. That's right. That's right.
Pennsylvania, Ohio, Florida.
So that means it's an important state.
Wisconsin.
Like Nevada.
I'm sorry, Minnesota.
And sales have accurately predicted the presidential winner in the last 3 elections. Here's the owner to tell us where it's at right now, because, the polls say Biden is ahead. What does the cookie say?
If the winner was chosen today from our cookie poll, Donald Trump has blown it out of the water.
You are fake news.
No, Don, that's what you want. So, there you go. The cookie has spoken.
It's funny. The 7-Eleven used to do this campaign with their coffee cups. And this, I got to go back. God, I got to go back to 2008 on this one. So yeah, because I lived right down the street from 7-Eleven. I go get coffee there in the morning before I come in, and you picked the cup you wanted based on who you voted for. And I want to say in 2008 it was McCain and Obama. I want to say that it had their names on it. Like, where the hell is that this year? 7-Eleven, what are you doing? I mean, this is like going to be
one. Well, now everybody sues everybody.
One of the most. Yeah, but is Trump or Biden going to sue 7-Eleven?
I don't know.
I mean, this is the year
Trump might want some of the profits. Of course, he's donating all of his paychecks anyway, so, but I don't know, maybe.
I saw that your boy fired off a cease and desist to Donald Trump the other day.
Yeah.
As if he doesn't have enough to worry about because he's got a squatting ex-wife living in his mansion.
Well, he's pissed off right now. He's angry. We're talking about Phil Collins.
Yeah.
He's mad right now because he's got this ex-wife who's dating this young kid, and he's living in her house, like Jeff said, squatting, and, he's got a bad back. He can't walk without a cane because of his back problems, pain, down his leg. He's still trying to.
That'll make you angry.
He's just angry right
now.
now.
You've ever had a nagging pain from something?
And then he hears Donald Trump using his song without a phone call? Come on, Don, you can't give me a call.
I don't care anymore. No more.
Cease and desist,
no more.
Bitch. Yeah, he's not happy. So he's probably going to get a blue cookie, I'm guessing.
I get the blue cookie. He would have got the Trump cup. I mean, he would have got the Biden cup at 7-Eleven. I'm surprised 7-Eleven didn't bring that back.
Oh, my God. Did you hear that Tommy Lee is going to move out of the country, and so is Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen said over the weekend, I heard, that he's moving to Australia if Trump wins. Rosie O'Donnell said this in 2016. That fat bitch is still here.
Whoa.
Yeah,
down,
still here.
Rosie.
I don't like Rosie. She's fake. You know what? If you say you're going to leave, then do it.
What do you mean?
Nobody's going to miss you, Rosie. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. I mean, somebody likes you. I'm sure kids like her. Sorry. And I'm not trying to be political here and say anything one way or the other. I'm just saying these celebrities, they come out, they do their preaching, they threat, they say they're moving to Canada, they say they're moving wherever. Well, then go. I'm tired of listening to this. And you're liars. You just lie.
Where did Rosie say she was going to move to?
I don't know. She said she was leaving the country, though. Tommy Lee is going to go back to what's he from, the UK or something? He's going to go. He says he's going over there.
He's from Britain?
I think so.
Oh, I got to buy that house with the Starbucks in it. That would be nice.
Yeah. Down in Malibu? Is that where it is?
Yeah. That would be the baller move right there. Sell that house. Everybody's leaving California.
By the way, him and his wife or girlfriend did some fake BS about he's got a new solo album out, and it was supposed to be he bought some fancy car.
I think this segment just turned into things we didn't get to.
And
I think we just did an early version of things.
Anyway, she wrapped it and it surprised him. It was pink because his new album is pink, and he was like, "Oh my God, what'd you do to my car?" It's like you could totally tell it was fake. Just like you're fake, Tommy. You're not going anywhere.
Wow.
I like your music.
Oh, so all these people, you hate them because they say
I don't hate anybody.
They're leaving
I just
the
don't.
country.
I don't like the people that say they're going to leave and don't leave. Just get out of here, then. I don't got time for it. There's so many other celebrities that said they would leave, and they're still here. Get out.
Well, you understand.
I don't like it.
You understand that these celebrities are getting asked these questions by these reporters, and they got to answer them.
No, they're not. These celebrities are coming up with this crap on their own. No reporter's going up to you and go, "All right, Jeff. Hey, my name is John Thompson with Channel 4 News. So let me ask you, Jeff Kingman of the Jeff and Jeremy Show, if Donald Trump gets elected president, are you going to leave the country?"
Listen, okay, I will tell you this right now, okay.
No reporter asked that question.
If I was a reporter and I got an opportunity to sit down with Bruce Springsteen, you bet your sweet ass I am.
You're going to ask him if he's leaving the country?
Asking him, especially somebody who's known liberal like Bruce Springsteen. Of course I'm going to ask him that question.
Born in the USA.
Rosie O'Donnell? I might even do it. I might even do it with Rosie O'Donnell.
I didn't even mean to bring her up. People are like, who the hell is Rosie O'Donnell? If you're graduating high school today, you have no idea who Rosie O'Donnell is.
Rosie is a very unattractive person.
Oh, see, now you're painting me into a corner.
We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us.
See, I don't like that. I don't like being painted into a corner.
I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired.
See what you've done now?
Do you want to hear my favorite one?
Yeah. And then, no, I don't know if I do.
Rosie's a person that's very lucky to have her girlfriend. And she better be careful or I'll send one of my friends over to pick up her girlfriend.
And then she'll be all alone. Listen.
We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us.
Stop with that. Would you stop already? I'm not trying to make a political move here. I'm just saying celebrities that say they are going to leave the country if something doesn't go their way, like they're threatening America, like we love you so damn much that if we don't do exactly as you say, you're going to leave. Well, then go. They never leave. Rosie's still here.